glasses. Let's see. My gosh. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, chat, that reminds me. I'm an idiot. I'm a main idiot. You saw nothing. Hi, James. Yes, it is stream time. Max Media. Sure. This is getting reinstated. I'm making that more expensive though. Just any swag. Where's the dollar sign on the keyboard? Oh, there, 102. There you go. I've changed that. Hello. Hey up. Oh, I got distracted. I got violently distracted. I haven't done the promo yet. Promoing, chat. Promoing, as you do. Where was I? Here. The wheel all my life, that waiting on you. Don't be surprised. So tell me where we go. Yes? Surely. There you go. That's the correct order, lads. Oh, I have a timer on. I should not have that one go out. Add like a timer in case I forgot to go live. Whoops. Lads. Right here is where you wanna be. I'll be just waiting endlessly. Oh baby with me, oh baby with me, oh baby with me. Hello chat, hello. My tab behind is fine. Hello and welcome, PP Hop. Hello, hi kings. I don't think we even have PP Hop. Should I add PP Hop to BTTV chat? We don't have PP Hop. I'm adding it. We've been adding more BTTV stuff at the moment. I still have open slots. I like this song, but it's so quiet. Too quiet for now. Too quiet, chat. Is the music level fine, lads? I'm going to BTTV. Dashboard here. We have yes. Surely we have yes. Just written differently. Music is a little quiet. All right, I'm turning the music up then. There you go. We have yes. It's just the one with like the second yes is not capitalized. PP Hop. I'm looking if we have PP Hop. I want PP Hop. This one. This one. No, I don't want this one. Which one do I want? There's so many PP Hops in the world. I want this one, not the one with the hat. I want the one without the hat. Oh my bad, yes. No worries, King. Sometimes it's about like the capitalization is different. We have quite a few now. I'm gonna update my chat arena, reload, so now we should have PP Hop. Yes? Yes, there you go. You got a little PP Hop chat. We'll add periodically. Alright, let's jump into Minecraft because today we are looking at the election results. I'll have to like censor some stuff so I don't leak people's votes, but we will figure out if I'm actually going to be re-elected as mayor of Adeline. And then I have, who keeps trampling my crops? I swear to God, there's like a trickster in town who keeps not cleaning up after themselves. I was on the server like yesterday. Oh wait. Like yesterday prior to the subathon, and like people like left open doors, turned down item frames and everything, and I'm like, dude, you're just making people have more work. What are you on about, lad? What you on about? Like, what is this? I mean, sure, but like, you good fam. Like, this is what I mean. Like, they keep like turning these things around, and I'm like, that's not correct. They're not buying anything. Hi, I got a luck to write a paper. Hope you're having a good day. All right, good luck on your paper, Wisp. Thank you. Also, reminder, please DM me on Discord or Twitter, because you still get the free art commission, King. If you don't know, I mean, most of you were probably here. You got a bit of a troller. Yeah, there's like someone trolling. We did have a new person join town yesterday, so maybe it's them. But I don't know. I don't mind it that much, but like, it's just in my specific areas, which is why, I mean, I'm just noticing it there. So like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a maniac like that. Hold on. I want the music to be quieter for myself, but louder for you boys. I'll turn it up for you guys. Hopefully this is alright. There you go, lads. Let's calm ourselves. Oh boy, I forgot to message one thing. No, I didn't. I actually did. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Oh, boys. Alright. So yeah, most of you were there, but like, we've actually have a full successful subathon under our belt. I'm very proud. Actually had a lot of fun. Like, I had so much fun with it. I am very likely doing more kind of streams like that. Hey, it's the best streamer. Oh, Leo, you flatter me. You guys were the best community kings. You pulled up like such a big event, and it's not set in stone. But now that I've sort of, I was about to say lose my subathon virginity, but maybe that's a bit crude. Since I've ripped off the band-aid of doing a subathon for the first time. Also, hello all the mods, all the new lads. If you don't know, Maeve is also new in the moderation team, boys. So give warm welcomes, kings. But yeah, maybe that's, you know, very intense phrasing. But what I meant is like, I pulled off like the band-aid, you know? Because I'm very intimidated of doing subathons, especially since I'd observed it like through some of my friends. But having actually done one, it was a lot less like tiring than I thought. For some reason, I anticipated it to be super tiring. So I'm very excited to do more kind of stuff like that. It's nothing set in stone. This stuff takes like a little bit to plan, to be honest, but not as much as I thought. And I'm probably gonna do one more this year. I'm thinking around Christmas time or so. Probably after Christmas, because I know some, like a lot of people, including myself, we get like money as a present for Christmas, and then you feel generous, or you are able to be more generous after Christmas than beforehand, because you're not worrying about buying people's presents anymore and everything. So it would likely be sometime between Christmas and New Year's. If you're wondering, if you're wondering when I'm thinking of doing something like this again. And I will also say, I do want to say, like, it's not really like an apology, but it's sort of an apology, where, like, I talked a little bit about it during the subathon, but I really want to speak about it, like, afterwards also. I have, like, 2 topics I want to talk about. Topic 1 is, like, what the heck is happening over here? Hold on. Oh my gosh. And there isn't even... Is this still in the reach of the beacon? Surely not. Who's this maniac? Lawhole. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna ignore it then, for now. What I want to do is I want to also do the paths here. Because these blocks line out like the new paths I want to do in the shopping district to connect up these shops in the back bit here. So we're doing that also. But I want to do quick talking before we get like distracted with building. So I'll just fly about like a little bit and stuff. That thing is, I talk a bit about like the numbers in like relation to how much like subs and bits and stuff was adding, and how things like sort of turned out with that one. And I briefly elaborated that like my whole thought process was very much dominated by the like being scared that like someone would come in and like drop a lot of subs or something and completely bind me to the chair for 18 hours. So I had my counters quite low, and I do want to say kind of not really sorry, but I want to sort of elaborate on it, because I realized sort of while we were doing the stream, like 3-4 hours in or so, I realized that I had focused really strongly on the likely 1 to 2 people in the community who would be able to do that kind of stunt, and had the timers, you know, adjusted accordingly to them, rather than thinking about the fact that almost everyone else in the entire community is lads like you boys, where I know like you have different limits, which is absolutely lovely, and I talk a lot about it. I don't want you to feel obligated to spend money on me and everything. So it's hard to calculate those things. It was a first experience. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying that for any future events we'll do, expect the timer things to be roughly twice as good. basically. So I've learned from this a lot, and I will rather calculate based on the majority of the community rather than on maybe 1 or 2 people being outliers. So you know that whenever we do something like this again, likely, as I said, end of year, that whatever you'll give then will last in a much longer, like result in a much longer stream than it did yesterday. I just wanted to make you guys kind of aware of what my thought process was on it. It wasn't that I didn't want to stream for longer. Actually, I couldn't sleep until like 6 a.m. because I was so jazzed and was expecting to be live for ages. Next subathon, I will drop 100 tier 3s. I do not have that money, KW. Yeah, it could always happen, but I feel like I should adjust more for like the normal people. Like, I myself in other people's subathons am the kind of person who will give a few subs, but I don't have like the kind of money to casually drop loads. I'm not, that kind of guy, at least not yet. I literally don't make enough money to pay tax, so like, you guys know what that one's about. So, but I do like to give a little bit when I can. And also we do have I've got rid of the glasses one. I tried it, like the glasses point redemption that we tried out during the subathon. I just absolutely didn't like it. I'm genuinely quite short-sighted to the point where I cannot read chat if I have my glasses off. So the glasses redemption was a nice try, but no. But we are keeping the swearing redemption, and in the description of it, it now does say we are keeping the same deal as I did during the subathon, meaning if that gets redeemed, I have to not swear for 10 minutes. Every time I swear, you guys help me keep track, I will donate $1 to charity for every swear. I think that's kind of a cool, nice, like, continuous good thing we can do. Last time during the subathon, I donated $3 to the charity Tommy supported during his vlog series, the Ali 40 Center in New York, that helps out LGBT plus homeless teens and other youths and stuff. So I thought that was cool. That was really nice. And I'd like to do more of that again. And I feel like with the swearing redemption, we have it like as a funny bit of as a part of stream, rather than, where you guys can sort of have fun with it, and I also have fun. And in case I do swear, something good results from it. I think that's kind of fun. Because I do have like enough spare money to give like a few dollars to charity every once in a while. I can afford that. It's fine. And I don't again, by the way, I don't think swearing is morally wrong. I just think it's funny because I know that I do swear quite a bit depending on the mood and who I'm with and everything. But yeah, so we're keeping that one. We're not keeping the glasses. The end stream redemption has been reinstated now that it's not on subathon time, and we're doing no swear and if swear charity channel redemption. So that's that. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of talk to you boys about that and let you know that I will I will have a different approach next time we do this. But again, I loved it, and like my family was also really supportive of me, and I'm still like, I literally took screenshots when you boys got us to hype trains and everything. That meant a lot, and yeah, I wanted to say a big thank you, especially in times like this, because that's the other thing I wanted to talk about, because I've seen that go around a lot, and we sort of, I forgot if I talked about it on stream, honestly, or not, but, I mean, if you've been on the internet at all recently, you will probably have, like, seen and heard, like, all of the crappy shit that happened at TwitchCon San Diego, and everything, and I obviously didn't go, because, well, I'm a European, and I don't have the money to just fly out to California, nor honestly the will to be on a flight for like 16 hours. I'm getting the chicken, by the way, in the furnaces. But yeah, so I didn't go, and I never planned to. And I had like some qualms with TwitchCon Amsterdam, but overall it was a nice one. Oh, hello! Hi, no, Jahan. This is the Prrp SMP. It should be... Is it Prrp SMP? Yes, that's the SMP. Hello, welcome to the Chat King. TwitchCon was kind of cringe, people were so weird. There was so much really wrong with it, like from cringe to rude to genuinely health hazards. Like the fact that people got, how do I join? This is my friend Toby's SMP. If you check out, I could just give a shout out, right? Shout out, Toby looks like, yes? Yes, Toby. That's Toby. This is his SMP. It's called Prrp SMP. It's a 1.19 server. You need to be part of his community to join, basically. Like, join his Discord server and you can join this SMP. It's quite lovely. We enjoy ourselves. But yeah, I just wanted to like briefly talk about it in like two respects. On one, hearts go out to everyone who had like injuries or otherwise terrible experiences at TwitchCon. Really sorry for you lads. From first-hand experience as someone who has been an avid con goer in the past and has experienced, let's say, less than ideal conditions at times, I know that it can be not only really scary or like frustrating, it could also just be disheartening to know that you spend loads of money and time and effort to get to a convention and then something really terrible happens to you. I'm really sorry if any of you guys in chat were there. Or knew people who went and everything and they had a bad time. I'm really sorry, Kings. That kind of stuff kind of sticks with you in your memory as well. Like, I went to one convention, I don't even know how many years ago at this point, like 6 or 7 years ago, and it was like a YouTube convention, and there was this one Minecraft YouTuber who I quite enjoyed at the time, and I was like standing nearby while like trying to prevent people from literally trampling this guy to death, man. Like, it was not good times, chat, and it's disheartening to see that stuff like this still happens even though so many years have gone by. And yeah, so, and of course, especially like the people who got like injured and everything, that's fucked up, really shitty. And a lot of people have sort of, like, this kind of goes into this whole trend at the moment about, like, let's say, bad press regarding Twitch in general and everything, and people are sort of talking about boycotting and everything. I just want to talk about that briefly. Like, I am pretty much exclusively a Twitch streamer. I really don't do much on other platforms. I do a bit of like, YouTube occasionally, but I really just don't do live streaming, and Twitch is, functionality-wise, the most appealing platform to me personally. Just on the like the fact that you have like channel points and stuff like that is just very engaging. So my point on that is I don't necessarily have plans to switch platforms unless I really have to. And I will also say that Twitch is a massive company, so like the people who fucked up stuff with TwitchCon are not necessarily the entire staff of Twitch. That's an aside. And also on the boycotting thing, I totally understand if you guys at the moment do not want to give any money to Amazon or to Twitch itself. That is absolutely fine. I respect that. That is fine. We're all just waiting for a better platform to arise, basically. Yes, like the thing is, YouTube streaming, like any other streaming platform, is in general, like absolutely not on the radar. And YouTube gaming just is like the unloved stepchild of YouTube. Like, ain't no one giving a shit about that one. I watched the Ludwig video about it. It's like, what the heck? Like, who would want to stream on YouTube? Genuinely, it's terrible. Doesn't mean like Twitch is like flawless or bad or anything, but yeah, it's like, yeah, it's basically our only option at the moment. If like a platform that had the exact things I like about Twitch, which for me personally as a streamer is one set of things, and as a consumer is another thing, right? Like, just like the channel points idea and everything alone is one thing that really I enjoy. I really love collecting it for other people. And there's so many like things I really enjoy, but it's been really disheartening to have like so many things that are just not great. So if you are like, again, I'm trying to say, like, if you are like feeling uncomfortable to give any money to Twitch at the moment, I understand. If you still want to support me, but you don't want it to do, you don't want to also support Twitch, which stuff like subs and bits do, you can donate. We do have a donation link here. This is Stream Elements. If you want 100% of the money you give to me go to me exclusively, I recommend going to that. Again, as a streamer myself, I'm of course like interested in, you know, having a good community and having people feel comfortable. So I'm telling you boys, like, I'm completely fine with it if you are uncomfortable to sub or give bits or anything like that at the moment. I'm absolutely respecting your choices then, Kings. But if you still want to support me exclusively, the only real thing, because I don't have Ko-fi or Patreon or anything, the only real other option is straight up donating through the Stream Elements link. But that's like the only option I have at the moment. I might look into other stuff, but I don't know, honestly, chat. I'm just a little guy trying to do like video game, you know? I don't really have like too much motivation in that regard when I'm like thinking deeply about monetization options, because that's not my main motivating factor for streaming. But I'm also a person who needs to survive. Yeah, I was gonna donate, but you have amazing emotes. Yeah, that's another thing. I might try as like sort of one of the options I was thinking about was to try and have some of my follower emotes be sub emotes, because I still have 5 slots for follower emotes. And I'm thinking of maybe having some of my sub emotes be follower emotes, so people who don't sub can have them as well. I don't know if that's allowed. I'll look into it. Because I know I put like a lot of effort into having good emotes. Because, well, it's one of the most appealing things, I think, for subbing to someone. But yeah, again, like I'll try and figure out some options so you guys can still support me and get some benefits even if you don't want to support Twitch. But yeah, that's like my big Twitch meta talk, basically. On one hand, sorry if you had bad stuff happen to you at this convention. I'm really sorry, Kings. Even though TwitchCon Amsterdam wasn't perfect, it was absolutely nothing on that scale. And also, yeah, I see like a lot about it when it comes to like boycotting stuff. I totally understand if you want to do that. Go. I have like 1 oak leaf. Like really, what do I need with that? Screw you. I'm thinking what I want to... Oh yeah, I wanted to do the path and the election. Okay. Let me look. I told everyone to like vote. I don't know if how much voter turnout we had because I haven't like paid too much attention to the election, honestly. This time around, the first time was like big and exciting. This one I genuinely forgot for half the election. So... Yo, Max is on the SMP. Let's go. There you go. Let me really quickly send you to the waiting screen because I have to like get the votes without well, compromising voter integrity. There you go. All right. We should be fine. I have done the extensive votes. There was so many votes. For real. Hold on, chat. Switching you boys over. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. It's fine. That's why I have the privacy cover. I got that image as my desktop background. I do too. I have 4 of the concept arts and I cycle them through. Like, I let them cycle through automatically as like a slideshow. I just really like Minecraft, okay. But yeah, I can like formally announce on this desk, I have the votes on me, that I have been re-elected, let's go. The voter turnout was pretty abysmal, not gonna lie. I have to like think about percentage-wise. We have like a population of, how much is it? Huh, hold on, what is our population? Town, res list. Is it res list? Yeah. Our population is 2, 4, 6. What is 1/6? Right? Hold on. 1/6. I can't do math. 1/6 as a percentage. I can't do shit. 16%. We only had a voter turnout of 16%. Pretty low. But I did get re-elected. Let's go. So that's that. Hold on, chat. I'll send you to the screen so I can deposit the votes, the ballots. And also I need to change these. So yes, I am mayor until next election, November 5th or something. Roughly. Oh, hold on. I'm putting the sign back. This side goes back. Why is it always oak? Bro. SMH. Hold on. 60%. Not 60, 16. 60 would have been nice. We had 66 last time, so it's been quite a dip in voting. Hold on. I need to like deposit the ballot before I like let you guys see. I'm dumb. I can't do math, man. Like, I'm really, really, really bad with it. Like, I'm not even kidding. The amount of just stupidity I've done with math in my life. I'm not good. I'm not good. Like, bro, I'm the same on that one. There you go. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, lads. I'm back. Okay, so we've done election. I'm mayor for another month. Let's go. I don't really have much competition, I'll be honest. I've got one person running against me typically, but they're like a perennial candidate. I don't think they're winning. But yeah, let's do some path making, boys. How about some paths, chat? That was one of my campaign promises, actually, to make more paths in the shopping district. Alright. Someone keeps leaving 14 steak in here, so I'm taking it. I'm taking it, chat. It's been taken. Hold on, let me see, is everything still right? Yeah. Oh yeah, also I did put a picture of my puppy in the Discord as well, since you guys unlocked that. And there's still time to suggest emotes, because I don't really want to do the sniffer one in case the sniffer loses the vote. If it wins the vote, we'll do it, but if not, so join the Discord and go to the request section. You can request an emote, and one of those I will do, because it was one of the sub rewards, chat. You guys were absolute kings. Also, can I have a little chat with you? So yeah, I'm very much someone who, like, I plan out stuff in my brain, and if it doesn't go according to plan, I get like, I distressed. I like my things to go like how I imagined them to go. As a child, I was so distressed about plans not working out. I used to start planning my birthday party, right, chat? In January. My birthday's in July. So I literally planned it 6 months in advance, and I used to time it like really... Someone keeps just not replanting stuff. How rude. So it's not just me, but... How rude. Come on. Them's the potatoes. Anyways. Back to this. So I used to start planning out my birthday parties 6 months plus in advance. So like in January, when my birthday's in July. And they were quite minutiae, like quite down to minutes, or like 15-minute intervals and stuff. And I would get so upset during my birthday parties when things didn't go to plan, as they, well, typically don't, since, you know, I was like 8. I would get so upset I'd cry during every birthday party. Yep. I was cool. I was hip. I was swag, you know. Just yellow things. But yeah, anyway, so I even as a child, and to this day still, I really like when things sort of go according to my plans. Or like what I had, my expectations, basically. And I had set my expectations for like being live a lot longer during the subathon. So I was really restless afterwards. So we were like done by like midnight-ish or so. And I literally couldn't sleep for like another 5 or 6 hours. So I stayed up and I like talked to my dad and, I don't know, played video game. Watched video, you know, things you do. And I literally explained to my dad how subs work on Twitch. Because he doesn't know. And okay, this is the funniest story. Okay, so yeah, my dad has a Twitch account. I'm not telling you the name of the Twitch account. Try to figure it out. Genuinely do not. But like, I'm laughing at the fact of like who he is following on Twitch, right? So he follows me. Well, no surprise. You know, supporting his kid. Good effort there, Dad. Then he follows 2 other people. He follows one like sport commentator streamer, because of course he does. And the other person he follows, and he doesn't even know exactly like how or why, is Austin Show. Like, I'm just imagining my dad watching Love or Host. I mean, he didn't, but like, imagine if he did. So yeah, I don't know how that's the combination. So he has me, who he obviously never watches, because, well, why would he watch Minecraft content? He is, you know, a guy. No, I'm kidding. He just kind of follows for support. But he just, and then this sport commentator that he actually does watch. And then just Austin Shows. Just for, I don't know what reason, genuinely, though. That's my comment on it. I'm like, you good, fam, you good. But anyways, let me go. yoink that. We're doing some paths, chat, if you're wondering. We're doing some paths. And then afterwards, I do maybe want to do some Astrologaster, depending on the time, but I have a very cute little itch.io indie game that I was planning to play as well today. So we'll do that. We'll do that, chat. Might be a bit of a shorter one, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best, chat. We'll do our best. Where was I meant to go? Oh, I meant to go to the stonecutter. Oh god, I feel like I've aborted like 10 stories, chat. It's a problem. There we go. We got some path materials. Because I want to do like proper paths like in town for the other streets. I don't want to do the mixed path ones. I think they'll be too distracting in the middle. So we'll do just deep slate bricks. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. This is such a nice little area now. Aerolite has really grown a lot. I saw like a map where May, where I meant to shop. Whoops. Where May basically like outlined all the areas for the shop for like every town in Australia. And it struck me then and there just how absolutely massive Aerolite is nowadays. Like, it's mad. Like, this town has grown so much, it's kind of wild. It's like twice the size it used to be now, with the nature area and everything. So I'm like diagonally making this path here. And then I'm gonna go like here. Sort of like this. So I'm like making this weird path situation. I don't even know what's going on, but it's fine. There you go. And then, hold on. Let me get rid of this block. And then I'm thinking if I want to have it in the ground. I think so, yeah. So we'll have like this. And I'll do like this. We'll slowly make a path. Roughly until here. There you go. Hi Kai, how are you doing today, my friend? I hope you're doing well. How are you? I'm doing well, I'm doing well. I've had lovely dinner earlier. I had some M&Ms and I had dinner. That was lovely. That was good fun. I'm getting rid of these blocks here. We're connecting up Leo's shop with this path here. If you're wondering what I'm doing. That's what we are doing. There you go. There you go. And otherwise, I don't really know. I was just awake for a long time. There you go. And then I'm gonna do this. There you go. We have this weird little staircase. Very nice. Yes, it's been a chill day. It's been sort of like an indoors day. I did some traditional art chat today. Told you boys how I started as a traditional artist. How was your day? Good. Very good. So yeah, I started as a traditional artist ages and ages ago, but I mostly do digital now. But I was feeling the itch, so I like sat at my desk, which isn't this desk, by the way, that you might be familiar with, because, well, this is my streaming desk now. It's like my PC area. But, oh well. I basically have like a second desk with like all my art supplies from way back when. There you go. Ta-da! Path. Proper path. Let's go. So you can now easily go to Leo's shop down here. And then we are doing like a branch over here. Where I'm hold on, I'm going here. Go. So I did some traditional art as well, chatters. That was quite fun today. I'll say. There you go. Where's my... Hold on, gotta be careful. So we're getting near the beacon again. Which means rapid digging, boys. Rapid digging. Okay. One of these bad boys here. So many of these slabs. I always underestimate how many I have. Just a short check-in for today. Alright, King. Thank you for the check-in. I appreciate that. And that is very kind of you, King. There you go. go. Oh, I don't want to go up. I don't want to go up. Hold on. That's stupid. That's dumb. We're just connecting this up this way, basically. So, Bog's history thing is also connected up. I don't know, I just like that. I think it's quite fun. But I also need to extend this hill a tad to the side. Because school was exhausted, I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, have a good sleep, mate. That is understandable. I've got, like, stuff again, like, starting next week, and I'm kind of, like, monk-ass. I'm monk-assing a little bit. But it's gonna be alright. I'm gonna get used to it again. It's always just kind of, like, jarring to go from sort of break to non-break times. It's like, hope you have an amazing rest of your stream. Thank you so much, King. I will. Oh yeah, no, it's wild times, chatters. Wild times. I'm trying to think. Plus, chat, we can now, if you're wondering about, like, the IRL, thank you for the hydrate, how much, like, IRL stuff will happen. We will still do IRL stuff. Now that I actually do have a camera, I can do all, like, the IRL, oh, well, not all, but a lot of the IRL bits that, came off for now. Alright, see you soon, King. I could do, like, all of the IRL bits, not all, but a lot of the IRL bits that I couldn't previously, because I didn't have any camera. But, obviously not all bits, because I'm still, like, a faceless creator, but, like, a lot of the bits, you know? So I'm very excited for that. We could do a few little segments. We could do some React content, finally, because I really like watching React content, but I always felt bad about doing it as a PNG. Thank you for the sponsor check. Oh, jeez, I cracked my neck. Oh, I hope you couldn't hear that chat. Oh, gosh. I'm just, oh boy. It's the stretch moments. There you go, I'm getting this staircase over. So the way I want to do it is basically have it like here. Oh, where's my shovel? Hold on. Shoveling like the way out here. If you're wondering why I'm making, how long do you usually stream? I'm not sure. Typically somewhere between 2 or 3 hours-ish. I do sometimes stream shorter if I'm feeling like tired or like it's like an event stream. I do also sometimes stream longer, but I have very extensive analytics. But yeah, 2 to 3 hours is sort of my average these days. These days, it didn't used to be. I think genuinely I will say, right, aside from simple practice, I could do this. I don't want to. Hold on. Alright, cool. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, that's another advantage. We have quite a really, like, nice amount of moderators now, chatters, if you're wondering. The moderation team, I think, is 7 now. Which means that every person individually has a lot more freedom if they have time or not time and everything. Because that's like a big shift. Like, there's so many factors, I think. One thing is genuinely has been like having a microphone arm, because I used to be hunched over my microphone all the time, which meant I got a lot more back aches, which meant I streamed shorter. But also it's just straight up stamina. Stream stamina. It's real, chat. I'm not lying to you, boys. It is a real thing that you gain a lot more over time. So when I started, I could barely do like an hour to an hour and a half stream. Okay, there you go. That's the paths. So we now have this path section here that leads us right where we wanted to go. I'll make like a square around this with path moment. There you go. And then where'd the flower go? Hold on, did it just disappear? That's fine. So yeah, one thing is just straight up stream stamina, but there's a lot of other factors also. But that also means, of course, that the moderation side of things has changed a lot, where if I now stream, like, on average at least twice as much as I used to, that also means twice as much moderation time to cover, you know? So I think it makes perfect sense. But also, like, the way it works as well is we're sort of treating everything as a trial period, so if any of the mods in chat, if you know, if any of you guys feel like, you know, you don't want to at any point, you can basically step back and we'll like have talks and everything. If you're wondering, I'm very, I don't know any smaller streamer, or let's say most decent streamers as well, like doesn't matter their size, who aren't like close to their mods. And of course I'm close to mine as well. So we'll have talks. But another update is I'm kind of close to getting all the ingredients for this build here. So it's close to me starting the funfair build. The only problem is I have kind of, I don't want to say lost interest, but I have like lost steam when it comes to the mini games, because you know I was planning to have like a lot of mini games in that build, but on one hand there's not that many active players on the server where it would really be appreciated lots, but also I just haven't had any good ideas recently. I've watched a few of Rendog's streams where he does mini game conceptions, and oh my gosh, he is very good at that. But I don't know, maybe I'll like have more time and inspiration. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, plus I do get frustrated. One thing I do get frustrated at with a lot of projects is just my storage, because it's bad, but I don't really, at this point, I don't really have neither time, interest, nor space on the map, honestly, to really change anything about it. So I just have like a bunch of shulker boxes within chests where I have to do that move every time I want a specific block. But whatever, chatters, whatever. Still really, like, there's so much cool stuff on the server. I am still quite attached, I'd say. And there's other projects to go. You know, we still have the rest of the shopping district to do. We have the funfair build. I have done this build now, which I'm very happy with. So that's good, lads. Oh yeah, anyways, IRL content, I was talking about that. So, let's say there'll be some of that, now that I do have the camera. I don't know how much, but surely. There's some streams that I've really enjoyed that I might want to like do again. For example, I really like the karaoke stream. And we could do some of the karaoke with me on camera as well again. I mean, not all of it, because I'd be wearing a mask, and while I don't know if you've tried, like, singing with a mask on, I haven't, but I'm scared. I'm thinking we should get some basalt. I don't have a lot of basalt, chat. I'm thinking about that. We should get some. There you go. Let me go. We go into the nether. We go into the nether. Nether time. Nether time. Nether time. I'm feeling basalt. I'm feeling basalt. Let's hope we don't die. I'm thinking of what I think. Oh yeah, I've continued reading Hound of the Baskervilles, the Sherlock story. And I'm like 50 pages in, and it's kind of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it's very wordy. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, the book is quite short, honestly. Like, if you don't know, the Hound of the Baskervilles, at least the copy I have, is about 180 pages. For a book, there's a basalt area. That's why we're going. Because I need basalt. I don't know why. I just need it right now. Where was I? Oh, careful so we don't die. But yeah, so it's quite a short book. And I literally, the other two books I read this month were basically like 300, 400, 500 pages. And this is like a fraction. But I just feel like it's so slow. Like, it's really wordy. Like, nothing is happening. It is, like, taking page after page, and my god. Plus, it doesn't help that I already roughly know, like, at least one adaptation of the plot. So I'm kind of less interested. Oh, we could get these guys while we're here as well. 2 for 1, chat. 2 for 1. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not really, like, loving it too much at the moment. I'm not much of, like, a classic book reader either. Like, I don't really read many classics, but I have read quite a few and enjoyed them, so it's not me, like, being anti-classics or anything. That's not just it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not vibing with it. Also, let me just say, there's nothing that's more, like, jarring than reading a book that you've seen, like, an adaptation for, and then you read the original, and there's just some really, really, like, regressive shit in there. Let me just say, I'm reading Hound of the Baskervilles, right? I've seen, like, the TV show Sherlock adaptation of that storyline. And it's like at the start, because if you don't know, like the basic plot is Sherlock gets asked to like investigate that this one guy died, and apparently it was due to like this mysterious hound, right? I'm anti-classic / J. Fair, honestly. There is a lot of like crappy shit, and some of them are difficult to read. And I digress on the concept of like the English canon, especially, okay? This is me being a literary guy. I'm sorry. It's my education. But I vehemently disagree with the idea of there being some sort of English canon that that's the only thing you should reference when it comes to what counts as like, you know, valuable literature. I disagree with that massively, especially since it's usually very, very, very heavily biased in like many ways. Big brain. There's some fucked up shit, and a lot of it is taking the position. Oh. Can I have a block underneath me, please? Thank you. That was dangerous. If that was lava, I would have probably died. Whoops. Not good. Yeah, no, a lot of it, when it comes to like specifically like UK lit, it's, let's say, it takes a very specific lens. So I've done like quite a bit of reading on like neo-Victorian stuff, which sort of explores some concepts that are like a modern concepts but set in Victorian settings, basically, which means that it is typically more representative of minority groups and more conscious of things like gender roles and like all that kind of jazz that a lot of classics are not. So I think going in with a critical eye is important when it comes to reading classics. I have enjoyed some classics, don't get me wrong. Like, for example, I really enjoyed The Great Gatsby, right? I really liked that book specifically. I had to actually read that for school. Not for school, I read that actually in my own time. I think I read it in a book club. And some dystopian classics are some of my favorite books of mine of all time, like 1984, for example. Does that mean I think it's wholly unproblematic? No, but that's not what literature is about, bro. That's not what media consumption is about. Okay, I'm gonna go into my, like, yellow rants about media for, like, 2 hours, kind of be, but, like, I'm personally someone who, I'm on the side of nuance when it comes to a lot of stuff, which isn't really, like, what the internet likes to do. And, try to be careful to not die here, because there's lava. But also, I stand on the side that I think the ultimate goal of existence isn't trying to find the least problematic media. So it's more trying to be conscious of problematic elements that are in media. If that makes sense, chat. If that makes sense. So, like, even books that I really like, even if they're, like, some of my favorite books ever, or, like, shows or movies or something, doesn't mean I think they're unproblematic, chat. That's not what I'm saying. Especially on the classics. But, so, I don't know. There's some classics that I, for example, really didn't like. Like, I recently read Flowers for Algernon, which is, like, a modern classic. I didn't like that book one bit. I gave it, like, 2 stars. It was rough, man, to read that one. Or, like, another one I didn't like, To Kill a Mockingbird. Well, didn't like is quite, you know, intensely said, but I didn't particularly... I thought there was, you know, there are better books on the topic of racism, especially ones that center black voices a lot more. Thank you for the hydrate, King. Like, I'm sorry, but when I want to hear people talk about racism, I'd rather talk to people who actually experienced racism. I'll be honest, chat. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but one thing I have noticed as, like, an avid both book reader and someone who consumes a fair amount of media about books, like BookTube and stuff like that, there's, like, also this trend where people like to just pat any book on the back that covers any subject, doesn't matter how well covered it is, just because it covers it, and I don't really like that either. Yeah, so gotta hydrate, especially when we talk about, yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many books that I, like, highly praise, and they deal with, especially, like, subjects like, feminism, LGBT topics, race, like, big controversial topics, and people seem to sometimes rate them because they're just like, oh, I'm happy that this is being covered, even if the coverage is not even maybe good, or the writing isn't good, for example. I'm like, yeah, I'm happy that this subject has been brought up, but I just thought the execution was not good. And depending on the subjects, I'm always like, there's so many people in the world who will have insightful things to say about this topic. You don't need to settle for the lowest common denominator. You don't need to settle for any book that covers, like, let's say, I don't know, bisexual erasure in the media, right? There isn't only one book that will cover this topic. There isn't only one person speaking about this. So, like, you don't need to settle for, like, you know, whoever. You can, like, try and find, like, someone who's actually saying insightful stuff about it and is contributing positively to the discussion. But anyways, I digress. I do... Also, I'm personally someone who just finds some stuff in media generally uncomfortable. Like, I don't really like reading books with a lot of slurs in them. I will be real. And, anyways, the Heart of the Baskervilles, I was a little bit taken aback by the fact that just casually, while Sherlock is basically getting this assignment, right? The guy is coming over to his office and explaining, like, the case. And it's about, like, expert knowledge. And the guest basically is like a doctor of some sort. And Sherlock just instantly goes, he's like an anthropological guy, right? And if you don't know, anthropology, big history of, you know, some messed up views. But, so he basically goes like, yes, I can tell this obscure, you know, Sherlock kind of conclusion because of this and this specific knowledge, just like you, the doctor, can tell the difference between different types of skulls. I'm not going to say the words they use there, but, like, why is this in this story? So, I mean, this isn't any modern adaptation because, like, well, racist doctor isn't, like, a great character these days, but, like, bro... I very recently, especially, I highly recommend this, by the way. This is a media recommendation chat. If you're at all interested in subjects like anthropology and history, I highly recommend this one YouTube series called Awful Anthropology. And it's a guy called Mini Minuteman. Solid lad. I like the guy. I've just started watching this series. So he basically does, like, a show where he looks at different conspiracies related to anthropology and sort of, like, explains where they come from and, like, you know, is there merit to it and things like that. And I think that's really interesting. And he had, like, one thing I really like about it as well is that he educates, like, the audience on the fact that specific facets about anthropology are just straight up rooted in white supremacy. Just no ifs or buts about it. There's some messed up shit there. And it's important that that doesn't get swept under. Like, I'm not, like, I don't know that much about anthropology, but I know a fair bit about sociology. And they sometimes go hand in hand, where you have to, like, acknowledge the biases that people brought to the table when they had their theories. And there's a lot of, like, just crap that happens. I'll be frank. But yeah, I can recommend that show, you know, Speaking Facts. So yeah, just, it doesn't mean, like, you have to, like, discard every single piece of, like, theory or anything that people came up with. It's just, like, looking at it in the context that it was made, basically. Which is why I typically have less forgiveness but I take less... What's the word? I give less leeway to more recent stuff. Like, when I read a book, for example, and it was published in the last 5 years, and they do stuff that is just uninclusive, I'm like, bro, you don't have the excuse. Like, either you are, like, not keeping up with current things, which is not good, or you're just doing it on purpose. Like, for example, when people in this good old year, like 2022, do, like, the he or she in writing, I'm like, bro, you dense, man. I don't like that. I always comment on that if I notice it in a book. That kind of stuff stands out to you a lot once you realize, like, once you think about it. Pops up all the time. Another thing that I always think about, and I understand people don't mean it maliciously. I talked about this a while ago. Oh. I talked about this a while ago, was people saying ladies and gentlemen. And I know they usually don't mean it, like, maliciously, but like all I hear when I hear that phrase is like how uninclusive it is. And how you could just be so much funnier as well, like, because I usually hear it in like a humorous context. Like, you could just be like, you could use any funny phrase instead and make the same point that is more inclusive. Like, you could say, you just call people gamers, like Amesy does, for example, which I really like. It's a good trait. Or you could just do like, like Red Moderator recently addressed people as esteemed friends and enemies. And things like that. And that's just like so much better. Like, you don't need to make people feel uninclusive. Because it's usually not the people who it's like falling on the people who are affected to advocate for themselves, and I think that's shitty. I think for good allyship, it shouldn't be that everyone needs to speak out for their own bits. And like, I'm not super affected by a lot of that stuff, but sometimes I am, and I'm like, yeah, no, I personally, for example, don't want to be addressed with they, them pronouns. Those are not my pronouns. They have never been my pronouns ever since I started streaming like a year ago. Man, it's like very easy to find out people's correct pronouns and not misgender them. Because it's like basing things off of like, do you think this person sounds masculine enough to be addressed by he, him or not? And things like that. Or like, does this person look feminine if it's like a face streamer and stuff like that. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And in general, we should like normalize it for trans people, for cis people, for everyone. That you should just make like 2% of an effort. In my philosophy class, we discussed the bias of a philosopher who was religious when he wrote it, that wrote a theory about what is morally wrong. That is so cool. I loved philosophy class in school. I was a big nerd. I literally got into philosophy when I was like 12. Don't ask why. I read some of the books that I mentioned, like 1984. I read them when I was 12 first. I've read it a few times now. But yeah, things like that. Like, you can't just go in... Oh, where's Spiz here? Where's Spiz here? You can't just be like, hello, I'm taking this theory from this philosopher just at face value, right? Like, you have to, like, think about the context. And yeah, stuff like, were they religious? What was, like, the societal influences on them is very important. Because, like, people in every sort of time, like, 100 years ago, right now and everything, there's so many times where people will draw conclusions from their own lived experience upon humanity. It's one of the things I find most annoying. It's when people make statements that are clearly just inspired by their own life experience, but they phrase it as if everyone experiences it. No, man! What the fuck? The thing is, I'm not much of a scientist, but I stand quite clearly with the whole idea of, like, if you make a hypothesis, and you make a hypothesis that includes, like, words like all or none, or no one, you are setting yourself up to be disproven immediately, because all anyone needs is one counter-example, and bam, your theory is null and void. Because you, like, depended on everyone or no one or something being implicated. So, it's like, one thing, like, so much stuff, it just pisses me off. It pisses me off greatly. And my teacher was like, this theory can work if you ignore their very strong religious bias, which does not fit in the theory. Interesting. Your philosophy teacher kind of based. Your philosophy teacher was kind of based. My one was, like, I had, like, a really cool philosophy teacher who was kind of based. Except for the fact that Mans just didn't know anything about queer people. That was kind of funny. Okay, I'll tell you the story because it fits very well. I think we have enough basalt, have we? Ah, surely. We got, like, loads. So I wrote, like, this paper on utopias because I like utopian and dystopian texts, and I liked those for years. So I wrote this paper in philosophy specifically on Blackstone as well, on utopian texts, and, like, do they have, like, an impact on reality and blah 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 blah. You don't care. It was, like, years ago. But I wrote this paper, and in a footnote, I was basically saying that your lived experiences impact what you consider to be a utopian society. And I footnoted that, like, for example, LGBT people may consider a society without like homophobia and transphobia to be their utopia, which is something non-LGBT people may not even consider in their construction of a utopia. And unironically, my philosophy teacher, by the way, I'm not, like, this isn't, like, I'm not Phil's of Minecraft. This wasn't, like, 20 years ago. Like, dudes, this was, like, 2016 or so. My philosophy teacher unironically asked me what the acronym LGBT stood for. And I was like, what? Excuse me? What do you mean, what does it stand for? So that was kind of funny. But yeah, stuff like that, right? Like even the concept, like a broad concept, like what is a utopia, is kind of subjective in some specific aspects. Not in general, like there's some things that are very common. Like I'd say most people would probably think a utopian world is one where people do not starve to death, like hot take. I just think that's quite a universal desire to not want to die from hunger. I think there's probably very few people in the world who'd say, nah, you know, I want people to starve. That's my world. I like my perfect world. Then you must be quite troubled, I'll just say lightly, if your idea of utopian world involves people starving to death. Just saying. But no, I think philosophy is really interesting. I don't know, is there anyone in chat who's watched The Good Place? I have really loved The Good Place. Like, it's one of my favorite shows just of all time. I think it's amazing. And especially since I was already a philosophy interested person prior to watching it. But if you don't know, The Good Place was like a show. It has 4 seasons, and it's basically about like the afterlife. It's about this character called Eleanor who, you know, the show starts, she's dead, and she finds out she is in the good place. And is sort of surrounded by like all these amazing people, and it's like the afterlife, and it's like little neighborhoods and everything. But then, plot twist, she thinks she's there by mistake because she wasn't like a super good person in life. And she's like, how did I get in here? And people like think I'm this world-saving person. Like there must have been some sort of mix-up. Surely. And so she tries to figure out like what's going on, like is she gonna get discovered and everything. But it has this philosophy angle, but like what does it mean to even be a good person in society? So I highly recommend that TV show. It's great. It's absolutely wonderful. Has my whole heart. I should really rewatch that show as well. Been in a rewatchy mood recently, chat. But yeah, there's some really good ones. By the way, if on the philosophy front, if you this is a long book, but it is the book that got me into philosophy as a child. Unironically, I will have to watch that. It sounds really good. It is a really cool show, and it does have these philosophical concepts, but they're integrated in like a really entertaining way. It's not like lecturing you or anything. But yeah, on the media recommendations, this is a bit of a longer book, but it's the specific book that got me into philosophy. Sophie's World by Jostein Gardner. It's a novel. It's quite a long book. So if that's maybe not your like, by the way, it's written like, it's called like, this is like the title, the author. Because like the spelling is difficult. I think that's it. I'm looking at the book on my bookshelf. Like try and read. Hold on, I'm stupid. I'm really dumb. It's fine. Give me a moment, chat. I'm looking up if I'm not misspelling this last name. Oh, you can hear my phone. Whoops. Oh, I was actually correct. I'm stupid. This is the book I'm mentioning. It is a really wonderfully written book about, it's like sort of a novel, but it's also about the history of philosophy. And it's so cool. It's so good. It is a longer book, so if that's maybe like not your speed, I also recommend The Solitaire Mystery by the same author, which that book is a lot shorter, and it's about someone going on a real journey to Greece, but also on like a metaphorical journey throughout philosophy, and that author presents philosophy as a really like vivid thing that you're like in touch with, and that like specifically Sophie's World is basically about this girl called Sophie who makes this unlikely friend and a philosophy teacher who sort of teaches her through application about, you know, why is philosophy important. I read through the Lord of the Rings. It's longer than that. Oh yeah, if you're an avid reader, Wisp, I highly recommend Sophie's World, even over the Solitaire Mystery, because Solitaire Mystery is really good, but Sophie's World is like, in my opinion, one of the most influential books in my own life. Right, it is really good. So Sophie makes this unlikely sort of almost like pen pal in a philosophy teacher who poses her these questions about like specific problems, and she like asks her to think about them in like a philosophical way. But there's also this mystery about like, who is this philosophy teacher, like why is he there, like what is happening. So it has this mystery aspect, but also there are these sort of lessons about philosophy. And that kind of sparked my specific interest in practical philosophy, is what it was called when I was taking that classes and stuff. Where it was less about, you know, oh, we're going to just abstractly talk about philosophical concepts, but more like, let's approach it from real life first. So have like, I'm a philosophy major, so these all sound really good. Oh my god, a philosophy major. Wisp, you're a king. You're a king. I'm not going to talk like too much about it because we're on the stream, but like, oh my gosh. I'm like quite interested in the subject still. And yeah, would have been a potential path in my life, but I didn't go that path. But yeah, so what I like this sort of looking at it from the perspective of, these are things that that happen in life. How can philosophy impact your view on it? Rather than like talking about it like some sort of abstract academic sense. So one thing, for example, I did in practical philosophy class, which I did have in school, which was based, because I didn't have, because this is like the weirdest quirk about like my education system that I went to, but like you had to have like religion in school. Like religious classes, but I wasn't like particularly religious as a child. I'm not really generally, I'm not at this point, but I was very much not as a child. I was quite the religion anti. I read the Bible as a kid and thought, this is BS. No offense to anyone who is religious in chat. I think unless you are lording it over people, you're probably poggers. But if you're in my community, I don't expect you to be lording anything about over people. Anyways, so you had to take religion in school. And if you wouldn't want to take religion, for example, if you weren't, like, what's the word? You didn't have, like, confirmation? Yeah, you weren't confirmed or anything, or, like, you didn't have any of that jazz. If you were just, like, an outsider, basically, you had the choice to alternatively take philosophy in school instead of religion. And I took philosophy in school. And specifically, when you're quite young, when you're like in 6th grade and stuff, I took practical philosophy. And we talked about stuff, for example, like, okay, let's talk about the subject of what does it mean to be a good person. I was as a kid religious, that is, but not that way anymore, and now I have religious trauma. I'm sorry, King. I just sort of am ambivalent about it. I wasn't raised religious at all, and I didn't really have like a lot of contact as a kid, mostly not at all. Like I had like friends who were religious, but it's not really common where I live. Like if you don't know, right? Like Germany specifically has an extremely high percentage of atheists / agnostics. Like we have like 60% people who are not affiliated with a religion, which is extremely high compared to a lot of other countries, especially like America and everything. But yeah, so it was very uncommon for people to be super religious anyways, where I lived. But like, I had like not a lot of like positive or negative. Thank you for the follow. Hi Johanna. I don't know, I just let me talk about religion real quick. There's a pillager boy, let me murder this guy real quick. But yeah, so where did he go? Excuse me? Never mind. We'll ignore it. We'll ignore it. So yeah, I had practical philosophy in class. And some of the subjects that they brought up were like so cool and interesting for like a 12-year-old who was into philosophy. Yeah, we're up to 69. Nice. Thank you so much, King. Appreciate it. That means you're also only 31 away from me playing Night in the Woods on stream, Kings. So that's poggers. I'm religious, but I know that not being religious or having a different religious beliefs makes sense, and it's not something to be rude over. Yeah, that's all you want. Like, I've had throughout my life multiple times like really close friends who specifically more Christian friends. Although I've had some like colleagues and like classmates who were like Muslim and everything. But I don't know. Again, as I mentioned, it's more common to not be religious at all where I live rather than anything really. So I have absolute like no respect. Like one of my friends when I was younger, not that much younger, like 2 years younger, was actually like the son of a pastor, and we talked a lot about religion and everything. It was interesting. But yeah, my point there was that I had specifically philosophy in school as opposed to religion. I did have religious like classes when I was really young, but it was like free religion chat. That's what they called it, free religion, because it was technically meant to be about everything. But we had like almost all of it was just about Christianity and then a little bit about Buddhism. I don't know. It was strange times. We're not going to talk about it. But yeah, so we had like practical philosophy, which basically approached it in a way that was like, okay, let's talk about these things. Like, what is a good person? Or like, what is free will? Or like, what comes after death? And things like that, and then approach philosophy from that kind of angle. I thought that was so interesting, and still is like my favorite part about like philosophy overall. Because it can feel really dry to read like, what's a good example? Oh my god, when we had to read fucking, what's it called in English? Shit. I'll look it up, because I don't remember. I read it in German years ago. What's this spell? Republic by Plato. Republic. Like, if you have to read any, like, Plato and shit like that, it's like, or like fucking Kant or whatever, like those fuckers. If you have to read like these dry texts that are old and wordy, and like, in my opinion, that makes philosophy and these ideas really dusty and old and like hard to approach for most people. That makes people think philosophy kind of is removed from real life and it doesn't have any purpose or anything. But looking at it from this practical angle kind of introduced me specifically to philosophy as like especially like ethics that actually has real life application. Obviously situational, but if you have to learn math in school, if you have to take math classes, even if you're bad at it, even if you don't plan on doing anything with higher maths in your life, then in my opinion you should also do stuff like ethics in school, because there will be situations in your life where it might be helpful to know, you know? It might be helpful, just saying. We're gonna yoink some flowers here. I'm in the mood for flower picking. And there's loads here, so I don't have to like use my flower farms. I can just yoink some. This is like no man's land, by the way, if you're worried, chat. This is just a flower area. Philosophy is so much fun to discuss and think about with other people. Yeah, like, I got sort of raised with that as well. Like, me and my parents, even when I was quite young, like a 10-year-old and stuff, would have these discussions about, like, the world and, like, what it means and what we think and stuff. Like, really broad discussions. And I gotta credit them as well that even though I was still, like, quite young, like, my opinions were, like, heard out and I wasn't, like, immediately dismissed because I was a child. But, yeah, that kind of stuff I think is... I don't know, I'm quite passionate about it. No Man's Sky, but it's No Man's Land. I've never actually played No Man's Sky. I barely even watch people play it. I don't know, it doesn't... it's like, space games kind of overwhelm me. I like watching other people play them, but I don't really understand them myself, so I don't play. I very much like with them. A few games I'm like, I like playing, like other people playing them, but I don't want to play. There's so many games though, chat. There's so many games. So we'll do a bit of flower collecting, then we'll switch to the game I have picked out. It's a cute little indie game on itch.io. Because if you don't know, I made like this massive list of games for the subathon, and we obviously only played like our usual games plus like 2. So I think some of the ones I wrote down as well, I want to just play normally on stream. And this is one of the games I wrote down. So we'll do that later. It looks really cute. Pink tulips. Pink tulip moment. Let's go. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there's some subjects I could just info dump so hard. Both of my parents did some, but my dad talked with me about stuff like that a bunch, and we still talk philosophy and similar stuff sometimes. That's really lovely. I always think that it's really nice to be able to have like these discussions with your immediate family, and I don't know, it's nice. There's so many subjects. I realized I have so many subjects where I have to hold back. So I explained like how I explained how subs and like Twitch stuff works to my dad like yesterday night when I couldn't sleep and he couldn't sleep as well. And the way I basically got him to understand why people do what they do on Twitch is... Hi, Miku Boy Gamer. Good to see you in chat again, King. I hope you're doing well. The way I got him to understand was by like using mobile games. Because my dad's the kind of guy who plays like those strategy mobile games. And it's like, fair enough. Like, I'm not that good at strategy games, so I don't really enjoy those. But he's really good at them. So I explained to him that basically how people approach like supporting streamers on Twitch is kind of like how people play mobile games like that, where most people will sort of just watch or like support a little bit, but then there's some people who either because they are passionate or because they are rich will just like spend loads of money on stuff. And I basically used his interest to explain my interest, which is Twitch. I find like the psychology behind it all really interesting. Because, right, like as a viewer, for example, myself, right? I'm not a rich lad. So I usually just sort of have the guys I sub to, or like the streamers I sub to. And then that's that, you know, chat. I'm not someone who like gifts loads all the time or anything like that. I just don't have that much money. You're very smart. I appreciate that, King. So I was like, you know, but it's the same way with like the mobile game that my dad plays. Like most people, they will probably like not spend much money on the game, but then there's some people who will for a variety of reasons. And a similar way it's on Twitch, you know, where you have some people who are gonna do loads and some people who are not gonna. And I think both of that is valid. Because at the end of the day, it's nice. You support people that kind of feels like more direct action than other donation stuff sometimes feels like. I still donate to charity, don't get me wrong, chat, but just in terms of like actual impact, it can sometimes feel more kind of important to donate to someone on Twitch because you can see them like benefiting from that rather than like some abstract cause. I don't know if when you were younger, they used to, it's still on TV, but not as much, but when I was a kid, they always did those like sponsor a child in another country kind of ads, and I always kind of felt like really disconnected from that, because I had heard a lot of stuff that there's been some companies that scam and shit, and that's messed up, but at the same time, it's like, it feels really distant from yourself, if it's like, oh, you give some money, and then someone on the other side of the world is gonna have a better life. That kind of feels really disconnected from you. Whereas stuff like Twitch, you can sort of see the impact you're having, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just talking Waz. I'm just talking Waz. Chatting Waz, kings. Don't know. I was just thinking about it. Just thinking. I think a lot of us kind of just want to live well and be able to do positive change in the world and everything. I think honestly, I mean, maybe this is just me being like an old bastard, but like, I have to say that I personally sometimes find it really, in this sort of sense of like trying to do good things in the world, I sometimes find the general discussion about things like that to be really like paralyzing. Your server wouldn't let me self-promo. We have like a self-promo channel. You shouldn't like just straight up promo otherwise. Oh, everyone's looking at my dog. It wouldn't let me use it. Oh, I think you have to take some rolls before you can. I think. Hold on. Let me see what looks. Let's see. Huh, straight. Yeah, I think it might be because you don't have any rolls. I think it might not recognize you as like a member of the Discord. Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, that's why. Hold on, I'll fix that for you real quick. I'll give you the chat role, that should be fine. Everything else you can do yourself, but chat, you should be able to now. I don't know what to say in response, but you explained and said all of that well. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know. If there any of you have sort of picked up on this sort of general discourse, where I feel like there's a lot of talk about like things you need to do to change the world, and like some of that the language used and how people approach it just I find just paralyzing and demotivating. I don't know. I find it's. I mean, again, it's important subject matters. I'm not talking down about it, but like, I don't know. Sometimes recently, the last year to 2-3 years, it feels less about like how to actually function as a person, as an individual in the world and try to do good, and more about like oppressing people with, you know, how bad things are going and how they are not doing enough to make it good and everything. And I'm like, dude, most of us are like fucking little guys trying not to die in this world, you know? We can't like all carry the weight of every misgiving of the past decades on our shoulders. And I know that some people have like done studies into how much that might impact people's well-being as well. So no, it has like real impacts. I couldn't imagine being like really young, like a young child in this sort of atmosphere where it's very doom and gloom all the time. Must be kind of, well, stressful, I guess. So there we go, we got a bunch of tulips. So in my opinion, I always find it more important to sort of recognize that people are individuals. Yeah, there are a lot of people, things that try to guilt people into doing stuff instead of just earnestly asking them. Yeah, and I don't know. I always think it's better to feel like everyone, you know, to encourage everyone to do a little bit than to ask these huge things of people. And it's like misguided in my opinion. It's the little guys, like us little guys, like you guys in chat, me, or like someone in my family and stuff. We are not the ones that like need to be berated about stuff, especially like young people and like kids. I'm like, dude, what kind of messaging are you sending to like young kids if you're saying, oh, the world is gonna end in 20 years, you know? Like, why should people feel hopeful about it? Like, imagine you're like in school and you're having a really tough time, which, you know, I'm sure some of you can relate to that. And like, imagine being told, like, you know, not, hey, once you're like older, you can like maybe go to university or have like apprenticeship, move out, find your own luck or everything, but no, like, the world is going to be ending by the time you're an adult. Like, what kind of encouragement is that? Like, things like that, where I think about it. Like, how much of a mental strain that must be on, like, really young kids to kind of not get the messaging, like, oh, the world is wonderful. Doesn't mean it is, but you know what I mean, chat. Or, like, to not get the message of you get to forge your own life, but more like, oh, everything is ending anyways. Like, I don't know. I just find it upsetting. I find it a bit upsetting. And this sort of ties all into it, where sometimes your intentions can be good, but the consequences of your actions aren't. And in this case, I personally find like guilting people for just existing and being people, especially if you're in the talking to like working class people, I'm like, this is not the right move, guys. The amount of people in this world who are rich motherfuckers who will take private jets to go to breakfast, those are the fucking assholes, right? Who are having a negative impact. Someone, like, you know, driving to work with their car and, like, things like that, or, like, heating their house normally and stuff like that. Those are not the people that deserve, like, scorn in my eyes. There's so many rich assholes who will do absolutely unnecessary shit just because they fucking can, that negatively impacts, like, the world, as opposed to normal folks. And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, you know, look at who is getting, you know, what is the messaging? Who is sending the messaging, chat? If any of you are like young and everything, and you may be feeling bad because there's like been like you've been sort of exposed to that kind of stuff, like think about it. It reminds me of this one example of like all the promo for milk. Like all of that like advertisement to like say milk is amazing and necessary for life. Like who's sponsoring that? The milk industry. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like if you have like corporations doing advertisements about like, oh, you know, everyone should do their part for the environment. I'm like, bro, who's the multi-million-dollar company here? Not me, bro. My God. So I'm just saying to you boys, like, don't worry. I think you are doing well. I think so many people try their best and do so many little things to help out other people and the environment as well. And don't let billion-dollar companies, like fucking water companies or some shit, don't let them like guilt you into you're not doing enough, kings. A lot of the time it is the world is being destroyed and it's your fault instead of the world has problems but it can be fixed. And yeah, all people who hoard wealth and resources instead of using to fix problems. Hey up, I'm back for mental health reasons. 'Twas a spider. I'm ranting about you joining just as I was talking about how companies have weaponized. Excuse me, sir. Hello. Where's the toilet? The toilet is right here, King. I hope you are doing well, man. I'm so excited for board game night, King. I'm hyped. I'm just ranting about how fucked up it is that we have so many companies who will just like make people feel guilty for not doing enough when they are the billion-dollar companies doing shit in the world. I don't know why. We sort of went from talking about philosophy and applications. Fucking finally, I already peed myself a bit. Damn. I'm glad you were able to make it. I don't know.
Parlexo just resubscribed for 2 months. Fucking finally.
Thank you.
I also shit myself.
Thank you for the sub, King. Thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. If you don't know, Alex is one of my the TTS. Yeah, Alex is one of my friends, and we are in a board game club together, and we're gonna have our first meeting this Friday, I think. I'm very excited. It's gonna be all of us hanging out, playing board game. Big hype. The TTS shit himself. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Oh God. Poor Brian. Poor Brian had an accident. Oh God. Brian couldn't hold it in anymore. Oh God. He did not deserve that. At least he's not being drowned, to be honest. Like, we've not reached peak absolute just chaos mode. Okay, Kings. I was just about to switch to do indie game chat. Are you hyped? So we've done the elections, we've done, you know, Yellow Rant Hour where I talk about the political injustices of the world, having a bit of a Hassan moment, you know how it goes, Kings. I have a very cute game that I looked up for today. It's called Ollie and Bollie Outdoor Estate. And it's like a really cute little game. I have no idea like how it is, but it looks cute. It looks really, really cute. Oh boy.
sandbox.
Hold on. I'm switching games, Kings. I think this has what's it called? Hold on, chat. Don't worry, Kings. We're switching. There you go. No, wait, not that. This, I think. Is that the game? You getting the game, Kings? Oh. What is that? What went wrong with that one? Hold on. Surely. It's such an okay day. I just wanted to read, and then there was a massive spider. Oh my god. I have several stream tabs open and then forgot about it and made octopi. The goal of having the same tab open 4 times is so I don't forget. It went well. Lamau. Okay, I'm switching the game. It's called Ollie and Bollie Outdoor Estate. Gaming. Cute indie game and stuff. There you go. We'll see. I have no idea how long this takes. By the way, let me check if you guys can see properly. Sorry, I have to like look at the other monitor. Will it switch? Okay, now you can see. Chat? Do you see? This is the game. It's like a... Hold on. I also have to have you on the phone. Go to share which ones I picked. Oh, hyped about board games. Go to share which ones I picked. I gotta share cool game. Poggers. Cool indie time. Big W. Hold on. I'll send you the link in chat as well, Kings, if you like this game. I got it through the what was the bundle? Bundle for Racial Justice and Equality like 2 years ago. It's called Ollie and Bollie Outdoor Estate, and it's currently in a bundle as well, the Sock Pop Super Bundle, but it is $3 at the moment. I think it looks incredibly cute. Let me put this link in already. There you go, Kings. Press XOZ. Alright. I'll have a look. Pixel scale. Ooh. Ah, it's one of them where you can make it super pixely. I'm gonna leave it at 1 only. Bollie is an AI because I don't have another friend here. Satch. There you go. Look how cute this game looks. Look, it's a little lad. It's a little fella. Oh, we could walk. Look at us. Oh my god, look at the legs. The legs. The legs. This is great. Yeah, so apparently we have an AI friend. I'm balancing. Oh my god, I'm balancing so hard. Okay, and then X for interacting with the mailbox. Okay, Kings. I hate spiders, so my heart won't stop. Yeah, no, I don't like spiders particularly either. Like, big ones especially not. Ah, that's how. Z to read. Hold on. To do, return the sheep, fix the cart, plant 3 trees in the orchard, rebuild the shed. Okay, wait, what? Okay, the sheep. I have no idea how to play this game, by the way, but it looks cute as heck. Oh-ho. Can I Z to lift? Oh-ho. Yes, there we go. We're making progress. Oh, nope, not that. Can I, like, hold anything? Why am I on it? Get me to go on it. Help. The controls. Can I hold this? Oh, we can hold 2 things. We can stack on top of each other. Let's go. Shed. Ah, the shed. This is the shed. Look at my legs. What am I doing? I think it's like this. No? Wait. I'm not having vibes. Is it too loud? Okay, chat, hold on. I'm turning it down. Is that better? Striver, yes. BRB ran out of milkshake. Yeah, sorry, I have to like time out. Okay, so that's the jump button. Look how silly the jump is. That is funny. I like the jumpies. And X is like interact, right? Okay, so the to-do. Return the sheep, fix the card, rebuild the shed. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Gimme. Okay, so hold on. Can I jump on top of him? Questions for a day. Oh my god, you ran out of milkshake. I'm so sad. I don't know how to do this game. Aha! Yes! Haha! Let's go. We've done it. Poggers. Hold on. Can I get this? Or do I need like another... Oh, hold on. Z to lift. Let's go. Oh, I need to like... Oh, hold on. Z to lift. Release to connect. Oh, this doesn't look particularly good. I need to go back to lurking. Just heard the discussion. Was something I care about a bunch. Alright. King. Go on then. Go on then, lad. Can I get the sheep? Oh. Sheep. Can I get you? The controls are really difficult, I have to say. Oh. Hold on. No, not that. Oh, is that a... Just jump on the sheep. Let's go. Oh, there's a sheep. Z to water. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, wait. So hold. And then Z to dig. Okay. Dig in. What is that? What is that? Fill hole. Oh. That's weird. The controls are strange, I have to say. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Give me the apple. Plant apple. Apple planted. Let's go. Where's the watering can? Why are you in the way? Oh, the tree grew. Poggers. God, this game. May I ask you to bring Minecraft with you on Friday? Of course. Of course. Can you change the controls for player preference or no? I don't think so. Like in the options, I don't think it has... No, it doesn't have any control options. Unfortunately. This is like a little indie game. It doesn't have custom controls. There's mushrooms. Can I get mushrooms? No. Sag. What is down here? Maybe sprint. What does this say? Playground! Aw, look at this. No. Can I go here? Oh. What are we doing? What? Excuse me? I forgot the quests already. This game. Yeah, no, you can't. Hello? Okay. Can I like jump on top of it? No. Can I jump now? No, hold on. Now hold on. Now hold on. Can I jump? Jump on? Jump again? Can I jump? Can I like jump? Oh no, hold on. I want to try and get this floating one. This guy's difficult to control now! Like really difficult. Oh, I could have picked it. I could have picked it, damn. Hold on. Let me go. Ah, man, this is so difficult. It's cute, but, like, my god, the controls are terrible. Love the simplicity. It is very cute and simple. That's good. Okay, so jump and pick. Okay, hold on. Because it showed, like, a thing that you can do this. Hold on. Get me up, bro. I need to be held. I need physical human contact. Jump and pick. Ah. So, hold on. I got it! Let's go! I got this. No idea what you're meant to do with this, but like, it's fine. Why is this guy trying to hold it? No, let me live. Bro. I have no idea what you need this for, but like, no, stop. You douche. I think maybe get an apple. Oh, get an apple, get an apple, get an apple. I think. Okay, Mans is holding it. What are you doing? Where's he bringing it? Hold on, let me follow. I love like how silly my guy looks. He looks very funny. Just look at him. He's just a little potato. I can jump like this. Oh, so you're meant to. Oh, no. Oh. What are you doing? I have no idea. What's he doing? I don't understand. I'm a bit confused, I'll be frank. Can I jump? Why are you running away from me? What's he doing? I forgot like all of the tasks by the way, hold on. Follow along. I don't know why he was running around with the tire. Just to silly this little guy. Yeah. This kind of gives me, what's it called? This kind of gives me Untitled Goose Game vibes. Dude, carry me. So I can like jump and grab. Well done. Jump and grab. Hold on, I want to try and get the apple. Jump and grab. No! Oh, wait, hold on, I have an idea. Can we just do this? Yes! Let's go! King shit. King shit. Hold on, I'm digging another hole for the tree. Give me the apple. Okay, I'm understanding the game kind of. Okay. And then I need hold on. I need my watering can. I need the watering can. Where is it? I love how they walk. They have the funniest legs. Like look at the legs. It's like a little guy. What is he doing? Let me pick up the watering can. There you go. Look at him. How just jollyingly walking this lad is. What a lad. Aha! Tree. So we only need like one more tree. There's the other tree in the back here. There you go. Let me pick you. Yes! I'm picking the apple. Let's go. Another apple in the orchard. Is this even the orchard, by the way? Yeah, it is. I'm smart. I'm smart. The watering can here. I need digging. We're digging. We're taking the apple. We're planting the apple. We're taking the watering can. We're watering. Let's go! Quest fulfilled. Aw, the little jazzy tune. Very cute. Oh, there's the sheep. Let me in. Are you meant to bring all of them here or not? What is he doing with the legs? Can I take the sheep? How are you meant to... I just yoinked him over there for the lamaux. Hold on. So that's the shed. And then Z. Okay, we've done the trees. Fix the cart. Oh. That's what the wheels were for. Whoops. Let's go. Let's go, friend. Ah, look at this. We're just walking. Don't you want this in your life? Silly little tasks with a friend by your side. What a world. It's very sweet. I like this. That's why with the wheels. Let me get the tree. Hello. Can I get the wheel? Bro. Do you need to pick this guy? Hold on. Come on with, King. Hey, oh, I almost did it, Hold on, I just need to hold on. Jump? Oh, no, hold on. Let me go up. I'm waiting until it goes down again. Go back in a bit. Alright, King. Hold on, we could do this. One wheel is here. Can I pull this out or not? We might have to do it together. Hold on, I have an idea. Maybe you jump on here and then you jump on that. Now, hold on. Now hold the phone. Eh! Brother! I don't know how to do this one. Can I jump on this when he's holding it? Hold on. I'm trying to jump. What is he doing with that? Hold on. I have an idea. Brother, why are you running away from me? Give me the thing. Fix wheel. Let's go. Okay, so we got 2 wheels on it now. No, bro. Go away. Go away from it. No. Give me the thing. Brother. Thanks, lad. Okay, you, bro, come with. Pull with. I don't know what I'm meant to do with this. Is it making progress? Dude, pull with. What do you mean? Pain. I don't know what you meant to do. Okay, I'm going here now. Can I go on top of this? I don't have an idea. I have an idea. So what if I do... hold on. Now hold on. Let me jump on this guy. Now hold on. Now hold on. So what if I do... No way. Come with, bro. Huh. I mean, they do try to pull this out together. But I don't know. I don't understand how to do this one. We also have the sheep still in the shed. The orchard is the only thing that we've done so far. Hold on. There's also another apple here. Oh, hold on, what's here? Sheep pen. Make fence. Oh! Uh-huh. Z to cut. What do you cut with this? Trees? Hello? What do you mean cut? Z to cut. Oh! Now hold on then. Make rope? What do you mean make rope? Are you joshing? Attach rope. To what? To the sheep? Now hold on. Attach rope. Attach the rope? Hello? What are you pulling, brother? Like that? I think? I mean, we could just kind of walk through this. Okay, I'm cutting stuff. I'm cutting stuff. Let me go through. Why is there another mail thing happening? Or is it just generally the mailbox? Go out of the way, bro! Oh, no, there is something else. Show map. Okay, this helps not at all, but fine. Okay, I'm gonna try and shear these sheep, I guess. Z to cut. Yes? No. Where's the sheep? Come with. I think? I'm doing it correct? I don't really know. So like... Okay, sheep 2 in, I think. Is this the sheep head as well? Yeah, it is. There's an apple. I don't really need the apple. Didn't know you could make ropes out of sheep stuff. Where's the other sheep? Hello, lad. Let me go in. Let me jump in. Oh wait, where's the thing? The shears. Follow. And now jump in. Jump in. Get the sheep. How do you make a rope again? Hello? How to make a rope? Help. Help. How was it? How was it to make a rope? How do you make a rope? Never mind. An idea. Let me see. Let me in! Get this. No, hold on. I didn't pick up all of it. Oh, whoop. Oh my gosh. These controls. Okay, hold on. I'm going out. I'm going out. Maybe you needed all of it? Yes, you needed all of it. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. This guy's just excited now. Hello, I need the rope with me, bro. Brother, I need the rope. More important questions. I need the rope. Attach rope. Okay, we've done the progress. Hello, can I not attach the rope? Did I just screw everything up? The controls are so annoying, I have to say. Like, this game's cute, but oh my gosh, the controls. I think I just screwed up the rope, which is annoying. I have to need to like cut off the rope again. Get away from it! Oh my gosh. Oh, you can just shear the sheep multiple times. Go away! I need to... Oh my god. Go away! Brother. This guy. This guy. Yeah, okay, I've made a rope. Go away. Go away. I need the rope, not the scissors. Oh my god. Attach rope. Get sheep. Sheep. Oh, not here! Oh my god, the controls. This guy. I understand what people were saying in the reviews. I read some reviews earlier and I was like, ah, surely the controls are, like the AI especially, is not that annoying. Okay, let me jump out. Follow. You shit. Piece of shit. Okay, now I've got to be fast. Let me go in. Let me go in. Get the rope. No! Oh my god. I hate everything about this. This section is so frustrating. Go away! There's just not space. I need to like cut this up. Because I need to go in. Go away! Brother, I just need to grab the rope, not you! Can we get the sheep attached? No, we can't. And it's, oh my god, I don't know how to do this. How do you destroy fences? Go away! Oh my gosh. This did not help. I don't know how to do this. I have an idea. This might work. Let me learn! Let me live! Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to immediately attach the rope. I want to just take the rope. But let me just take it. Yes, this is my idea. No, no, no. Oh, maybe. I'm thinking we could maybe break the fence. Maybe? I don't understand anything. Oh my god, my hands hurt from doing this. Poor. Okay. Get the scissors. Snip the scissors. Okay. Take this. I think we need to do something with the rope. That's my thought. My thought is attach rope. Can you go away? Oh my god, this is so annoying. You need to like press the same button for so many different things. It's like... Like, you can't. You can basically not do it. What is he doing? Huh? I don't understand what I meant to do. I literally don't understand what I meant to do. No way, I don't understand. I literally do not understand. Maybe you're meant to like jump on it now? I don't understand. I'm so frustrated. Let me live! Oh my god. This rope does like nothing. I don't know how to get the sheep out. Because I don't know how to attach the rope to the sheep as well. Can you like go out? Oh my god. This is so annoying. I know I can like make multiple ropes, but at the same time, why? Why is this game like this? On the sheep, what the heck? Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. I don't know how to play this. My hands genuinely hurt from having to do X and Z because they're like not right next to each other on my keyboard. Oh god, my hand. If you're wondering, X and Z on... I have like a QWERTY Z keyboard or Z. But a QWERTY Z keyboard instead of a QWERTY with a Y. So my X and my Z are like on my Z are like on completely different points on my keyboard, and it hurts. It hurts so much to have to use those controls specifically. That's very annoying. That is a common complaint I have with some indie games, that they just don't have keyboard functionality that works for me. Why is the sheep outside? You're not meant to. I don't... Oh my god, I'm tired. I'll be frank. I hate when I'm like starting a game and I feel like already tired with it. Okay, I'm bringing this over. Like some of these ones are just terrible to control. Oh god. Like as much as I think this is a cute game, I find this almost unplayable because of the controls. I don't know how to play this. I'm getting just a lot of pain in my hand. I must go now. Have a good rest of your stream. Alright, I may also end quite soon. Because, this went on my hand so much more than I thought. Ow. I may, like, read up how to play this, because I don't know how to do these quests. This game doesn't really explain anything. And has bad controls. Fix the shed. Yeah, I just don't know how to fix the shed. What do you mean, fix the shed? Shed. Sure. I don't understand. Pain. Bye, James. Have good times. Is there anything down here? Maybe I'm just missing like a vital tool. Oh. Yeah, maybe like a saw, just saying. Maybe I was missing the saw the whole time. There we go. It worked. Okay, now we can saw trees. Okay, that would have been vital to have, just saying. So you kind of need like a new... oh, careful. Don't die. No, not the saw, the thing. Kind of need a tree. Okay, that was kind of vital to know that there was like a saw the entire time. Whoops. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's a bit difficult to tell what to do. Plus, again, this hurts my hands excessively to have to hold them like this. Goddamn. Ah, that explains a lot. So that's how you make the fence gate. Does make ladder? What do you mean make ladder? Surely. The ladder? I don't know what you want me to do with the ladder, honestly. Yeah, no. Oh my god. Place ladder. Okay, sure. Can you like go up? Oh, I don't know. Z to lift. Oh my god. Okay, so the ladder's placed. I don't really know how anyone's meant to use this ladder for anything. Okay, no, I'm giving up for today. I'm tired and this game is just frustrating me and hurting my hand. I'll like try and see if there's like a guide of what to do, because I'm genuinely confused about the sheep and this shed quest, and also the like every quest except the orchard. The orchard was the only quest I understood. Maybe I'm just dumb, but like yeah, it's good for today, chat. It's good for today. It's a bit. I was about to say a shorter stream. We still did 2 hours. But yeah, all right, chat. Let's see who can raid, boys. Oh, we'll raid Toby. We'll raid Toby. Well, I'm like ambivalent about the stream. Not the stream. Sorry, Freudian slip. This game, Ollie Bollie Backyard. The AI is kind of annoying. The controls are terrible, but the graphics are cute and it has this sort of Untitled Goose Game kind of vibes. If you want to check this game out, this is the game. And tomorrow I wanted to do some more Prrp SMP and maybe do Old Man's Journey, the little puzzle game we started a while ago. So alright, chat. Thank you for the stream. Have a good rest of the day. Yeah, I'm just gonna curl up and watch live streams as I do, Kings, and rest my hand. But yeah, thank you so much for keeping me company today. Thank you so much as well to Alex for the Prime. Really appreciate that, Kings. Shout out to the new followers and everything. And I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Bye-bye, Kings.